Right, year 13s, it's time to get some exam action going on in this class. So watch the video I've made for you on how to do the essay. Pause, do a bit of work, rewind, and call me if you've got questions. So year 13s, this is to help you prepare for the upcoming examinations. So I'll start with the marking schedule. Looking at achieved, you've got to respond critically, which means you can't just tell the story, you've got to evaluate the story, and you've got to use supporting evidence, which is your quotes. For merit, we're looking at critically and convincingly. So that's when you really make judgments that convince your reader that you are able to analyze the short story. And again, of course, you've got to support with quotes. And then if you're looking at excellence, it's critically and perceptively. So you see with insight, you read between the lines, and again, supported with evidence. In level 1 and 2, you tend to find that they'll put the two parts of the question together. However, with level 3, they don't do that anymore. And so you sometimes miss the fact that this is part of the question. That's the first part of your question. And then what they've given you here is actually the second part of the question. So I'll start off by looking at the first part of the question. So let's look at the first part of the question. And so it says, discuss the extent to which you agree with your chosen statement. So remember, you can agree, you can disagree, or you could be somewhere in the middle, as long as you make it clear how much you agree with the statement or disagree with the statement. Respond critically. Again, don't tell the story. They don't want to hear the story. They want to know what you've interpreted about the story. So that's the first part of the question. Now we'll look at the second part of the question, and I'll start with the first option. Notice that you get quite a few options. Okay, so the first one is asking whether great literature deals more with emotions than with events. So really they are looking at character. Okay, so you're looking at a character-based question, and you're looking at the emotions involved with the character, and you'd obviously look at the events. So you're bringing those bits in, and then you're also, remember, saying, yes, I agree that emotions are far more important than events, or you're saying, well, the emotions are linked to the events, and that's a partial disagreement. Right, the next question is, it is the passionate characters who are most interesting. So again, notice that it's a character-based question. In this one, I would look at character, I would also look at theme. The next question, the literature of yesteryear gives us the greatest insight into who we are today. So yesteryear from bygone times, and then great insight into who we are today. That would be a really good one to choose for Telltale Heart, because of course it was written so long ago. And there I think you'd write a theme-based essay which you still brought in characters and symbols. When you see words like big issues, immediately warning bells should go off and tell you that it is a theme-based or an idea-based essay. Then number 5, central to the purpose of the text is the examination of a relationship in conflict. So there, of course, it's two characters. So really what you need to do is take these statements and break them down and say to yourself, are they asking me setting? Are they asking me character? Are they asking me characters in relationship? Or are they asking me theme? If you find they start overlapping, that's absolutely fine. That is what should happen. I'll leave you to try and decipher what the next 5 topic questions are actually asking you.